Hey guys, welcome to video 3. We are going to enter some game results. Before we do that, let's go back here to the home page, and if you're a non-admin and you just want to know, like, hey, when are my games? You could always look here. You can go to the schedule team. This shows all the current leagues, right? Here's Test League Red. I think I set up a game for them to play blue. Yeah, and you'll see it right here. They have a game at 1 a.m. There's no score yet, obviously. You can look at the stats and standings if you want for that test league, and this drop down here is only going to show the current leagues. If you want to look at previous leagues, there's an option here, and we'll get to that. But let's look at test leagues, stats and standings. There's been, one game scheduled, I think, and a playoff game, but there's been no results, so you're not going to see anything here. Scoring leaders, obviously, there's nothing there. There's only 3 players in this league, so that's me and my kids, and we haven't done anything yet. So let's add some game results. So once again, you're an admin, you're logged in. Let's go to schedule. All right, this game is done. Blue at red, right? So if you want, you could always go in here and edit it. Say something happened, time change, team change, venue change, whatever. You go in there and edit that game if you'd like to. We're not going to do that right now. Let's edit the. Let's enter some results. Actually, there's a score sheet option that I have. If you want, you can print this out for every game. I'm sure, I don't know if you guys have score sheets already, but if you want to, you can print this out. It shows test league, red versus blue, shows the date, home team, away team. You could put down who scored the goals, the assists, time of the goal, penalties, all that stuff if you wanted to. The option is there. Not a lot of places use it, but there are score sheets. Let's go here. Blue versus red. We're going to enter the results. We have to enter a game status. Now, some of these could be overtimes or shootouts. If that's the case, obviously the losing team gets a loser point, right? But in this case, we're going to do final. I have goals per period. No one ever uses that. Let's have red winning 3-0. It's a shutout. I think I'm the goalie. But let's give Jackson 2 goals. Let's give Mason a goal. Let's give me all 3 assists. Why don't we? Red goalie. For each of these, you designate a team goalie. Blue, there's no one on the roster, so you just select someone else. Red goalie, that's me. If there are any penalties in this game, you could select the player. Me, what did I do? Checking, period 1, you could put down the time if you want. That's not necessary. Period necessary. Period's not necessary. Time's not necessary. Time, you can say it was pretty bad, so we're going to give myself a 5-minute. Actually, no, we're going to give this to Jackson, because I don't know if goalies get penalties. Jackson checking period 1, 5-minute penalty there for Jackson. That sounds like something he'd do. Let's save that. So that game is done. Let's go back to home. If you look at the schedule, you can look by team. You could also look by league if you'd like. You'll see there are 2 games here. Right, there's that playoff game that we entered that we still don't know who's playing in it. But you see the score to this game is 3-0. You say, well, who scored the goals? I had 3 assists because I'm a really good goalie. And Jackson had 2 goals. Mason had 1 goal. Stats and standings. Let's select the test league here. Reload. I don't know why that bar gets really big. But here's the test league. You'll see that blue, they're 0-1, so they have a 0 win percentage. Red's 1-0, so they have a win percentage of 1. We have 2 points, 3 goals for, 0 goals against. Goal differential is 3. Let's look at the leading scorers here. You see that I am leading the league right now in points with 3 assists, which is impressive because I'm a goalie. And since I'm a goalie, you're going to get goalie stats here, right? You're going to get wins, 1, losses, 0, shutouts, 1, goal against average of 0. If you're not a goalie, like Jackson here, he has 2 goals. You're going to see non-goalie stats, right? Goals, assists. PG and PA stand for playoff goals and playoff assists. So he has a total of 2 points, and he has 5 penalty minutes because of that brutal penalty that he got. So that is how we add game results. We could actually, let's go in, and while we're here, let's go and say I screwed that up. Let's change that. Let's say it was actually 3-4, and we lost, right? And Jackson only got 1 goal, and Mason got 2 goals. So let's make that edit someone else. And that should show as such here, 4-3. Stats and standings. We'll go to test league. You'll see now that we lost that game now, right? That's changed because instead of winning 3-0, we actually lost 4-3. Blue won that. We lost it. I still have 3 points. Mason now has 2 points. Jackson has 1 point. And here's my goalie stats. You should see my wins. I no longer have a win. I instead have a loss, and that shutout is gone. And my goal against average is 4 because I played 1 game and the other team scored 4 goals against me. So, which sounds about right if I were a goalie. So that is how we enter the game results and edit them and view them as a non-admin if you wanted to. And be ready for the next video.